Richard Heckman has Haunted House by Gene Simmons. I bet on the high label.
Ooh, well, the album is up to around $100. But the 45 is only about 15 to 20.
Is that what the album is called, Haunted House?
Yep.
And actually,
not to be confused with the Kiss Gene.
No, but Jumpin' Gene, they actually did a remake of that. Can you believe that?
And Jumpin' Gene, not too long ago, went to that big haunted house in the sky.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Well, it's Mighty John Marshall, the record guy. Up front, we need you to let you know Mighty John's website is moneymusic.com. And this is it. In this day and age, you need every single penny you can get, and you probably have it sitting around in your attic, in your garage, in the trunk of your car, which is not a good thing.
That's right. Room temperature is your best deal.
What else? Oh, Esther has Band on the Run.
Band on the Run. Well, not among the big
Still
albums.
not there yet, huh?
Up to around $25, $30. Yeah. But Paul McCartney, we mentioned earlier, does have one big album on his own called Ram. And if you have a mono copy of Ram, that currently is up to $3,500.
Oh, hello, really?
Yes, and Dave, you'll be glad to know that most of those went to radio stations. Because in the early 70s, of course, mostly everything on radio, music-wise, was on AM.
That's true.
And so rather than send a stereo copy to radio stations, they made one in mono for radio, which was in mono at that time.
And you'll be happy to know that when that came out,
you didn't get it.
I think I was in Vietnam.
Are you ready for the top 10?
Yes.
Let's see if you can have any of these or would have ever thought that they would be worth $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Perkins, his only album on the Sun record label called The Dance Album, featuring blue suede shoes, $1,000. 1969, The Beatles, the 45, We Can Work It Out, on the Red and White Capitol record label, up to $1,000.
Red and White.
It was called the Starline series. It was their reissue label. Because the original came out in 66.
Yeah.
Here's a very rare case where a reissue is worth more than the original.
Because of its rarity?
Yes. Red and White Starline series, Capitol label, We Can Work It Out.
$1,000.
$1,000. One we mentioned last week, the Drifters, up on the Root, green vinyl copy, $1,000.
On Atlantic?
On Atlantic.
Okay.
Very good. Let's play Dave Guess the labels on these. That's great.
All right.
1961, the Beach Boys, first 45, Surfin', up to $1,000.
The X label.
X Records.
You told me that. I learned it from you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because later it came out on Candix.
That's true.
I had the copy of the song on Candix, and I gave it to, what was her name? Something Brown. Ginger?
One of your old many girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guess what I got for that?
Should have stayed with the dog.
No, you're right. Nothing. Jeez.
Let's see. Rolling Stones, the 45, Heart of Stone.
London
with a picture sleeve, $1,000.
I got to have the picture sleeve, though, right?
Yep. Elvis Presley, RCA, that's easy. The album Moody Blue. Now, if you have it on blue vinyl, and most people that have this album do have it on blue vinyl, that's not good.
No.
If you have it on gold, green, white, or red vinyl, then you have $1,000 collection. You might have been a redneck if you had it on.
Yeah, you might have. Yeah.
Here's a kind of interesting one for you. The greatest doo-wop song of all time would be what?
The greatest doo-wop? Well, it just depends. My favorite is In the Still of the Night by the Five Satin.
There you go. Original 45. What label, David?
It was on Henry's records. Why do I say Jubilee? It couldn't have been Jubilee. It had to be Ember.
Yeah, Ember was not the original label. First issue was on Standord Records. And that's where you find $1,000 collectible.
In the Still of the Night.
Five Satins.
I remember. That night and day. The stars were bright above. I hoped and I prayed to keep boom, boom.
And Freddie Parrish wrote that while he was on guard duty in the Army in The Still of the Night.
See how it all comes around?
Yep. Three more to look for. The Doors. What label?
Oh, The Doors. Electra.
Very good.
Thank
the
you.
album Waiting for the Sun, featuring Hello, I Love You. Mono copy. $1,000. Ricky Nelson.
Oh, that was Imperial.
Right.
Thanks.
Biggest hit, biggest two-sided hit.
My bucket's got a hole in it, and I'm walking.
Wrong again.
I knew this.
Traveling Man, Hello, Mary Lou. Blue vinyl copy.
Blue vinyl.
$1,000.
An Imperial.
Imperial. There's actually a red vinyl copy that's $5,000, but that wouldn't have made my $1,000 list.
No, that's true. And we have
So I had to go with the blue vinyl.
We have to stick with
$1,000.
Yeah.
And one more to look for, Bruce Springsteen, the album Born to Run. If you have a copy of this, look at the cover. If the words Born to Run are in script lettering, which is like handwriting, as opposed to block lettering.
Cursive, we call it here in California.
Cursive. Very good.
Yeah.
$1,000.
Oh, mamma mia.
Mamma mia. No, that's by ABBA. That didn't make my list.
No, okay. Well, maybe next year.
So that's, 10 records worth $1,000 each. And, of course, in our price guide, where we have listings for over 1 million records, I would bet there's probably at least 5,000 that are worth $1,000.
Are you serious? That's millions of dollars, John.
Millions of dollars if you have them all.
Millions and millions.
You could pay off the national debt if you had every record in our price guide.
If I had all of that money,
yeah,
I would keep it myself. I wouldn't pay off no national debt. Not at all. Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Now, if you'd like to get one of our CDs and find out the other 1 million records that are on there, you can go to our website, moneymusic.com, or if you're very lucky, you might win a freebie with Mason in the morning.
Here's the deal. The deal is that you send me the title and artist of an old 45 you might have, or an old 33, or even an old 78, and I will once a day choose one person to get that CD-ROM. I got Maria sending Mean-Eyed Cat by Johnny Cash and the Tennessee 2.
Ooh, great record. Worth up to about $50.
Really?
On Sun.
What was the flip? Yeah. MoneyMusic.com, Mighty John Marshall's website. And what's the phone number if people want to call you?
Well, if they want to order any of our products rather than doing it online, they can call 800-654-1967.
But there are more people doing things online these days.
There are. We know there's a lot of people that don't like to give their credit card information online.
Yeah.
So that's why we always provide an 800 number as well.
That's because you're a prince among princes.
Because I can either go out to lunch through your internet order or over your 800 order.
Got it. You mean to tell me you want to eat too?
Hard to believe, isn't it?
I know. It's a tough life. Mighty John, always a pleasure.
All right, Dave. Talk to you next Monday.
You betcha.
Thanks.
Thanks, sir.
Bye.
Bye.